Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Tuesday, November the 22nd. And well, all we can do is laugh about today. Today was not a good day, and it's just one of those days. We're gonna have that. It goes with the territory. We're gonna have days where we just kind of suck, and today was one of those days. As you can see, there's a lot of red on the screen. The bummer and the unfortunate part is I had every account green at one point today except for this top eval, which we lost, which we thought we might, and these three accounts. Everything else was green at one point, and we just proceeded to give it all back, which is very frustrating, but it is what it is. As you can see, I took a lot of trades today. I took more trades than I typically do. I think I had 51 trades here. Trading Journal shows like 100 and some, but I think that's taking all the different contracts and stuff like that. But I did a lot of scalping today. I did change my ATM to where it is. I've got a stop set versus a trail, and I felt like that helped me a little bit in a sense. Although looking at the red day, you'd think, well, it obviously didn't. But I had a lot of winning trades. They were just small winners. And the issue really was the big losers. I think I had 30, where are my notes here? I had 34 winning trades and 23 losing trades. So, yeah, it's not very good at all. But I want to talk really about the PA account. That's the main thing we're trying to focus on, is get this PA account to a payout. And we lost $400 on it today, so we're down like $455. The yellow circles are trades that I took with the PA, and I had 4 winning trades here, and I had 1 bad losing trade. And again, just to highlight what I like to do is trading off this EMA or close to it. And here was a trade where we were really starting to rip up, and I took this entry at the high point and went long. Green arrow here means I went long. There's my entry, and the red box means I got stopped out for a loss. So that was kind of frustrating. I had a nice win, then I had a pretty big loser, and then I had a couple more winners, and then at the end of the day, I took 2 more trades that were both losers, and that's how we ended up at a negative $400. This trade here, just not a good trade, not a smart trade. It looked like we were going back up, but we had kind of, in a sense, almost double topped a few minutes apart here, and we had these long wicks, so it was just not a wise trade on my part. But this one here is really frustrating, and I had 2 more trades with my evaluation accounts here, and I just said I'm done. I'm done trading for the day. But this trade here, we had just kind of rolled over, and we're in this consolidation. We just had a little bit of a weird day for me. For me, it was a weird day. Someone else, I'm sure, probably did very, very well today. But I don't know. FOMC day can be a little bit wonky, I guess. But this trade here, I took a short. Red arrow means a short. Entry point was here. We had just come off this wick. And this candle was actually red at the time I took the entry. And I called it correctly, but we went up, hit the stop, and then we dropped. So, I mean, obviously, if you want to be critical, the entry point wasn't correct. I just misread it, and it is frustrating, but, it is what it is. Maybe some of you guys that watch the video can share some in the comments. Maybe there's something that I'm totally overlooking, which is very well a possibility. I mean, here's the thing. I am very, very new to trading. Very new. I've been trading for about 6 months, I think. Right around 6 months. So I've had 6 PA accounts. I have not gotten any of them to a payout yet. I feel confident that I can. But obviously I've got to have better days than I had today. So I'm doing this. I'm making these videos for my own education, for my own better understanding and accountability of what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And if you find any value in it, great. If you don't, that is fine as well. But if you have any comments, please share. I will take a look. I did trade FOMC. That was right around here at 1. Was it here? Yeah. This was where FOMC was. I think it was at, 2 o'clock. Yep. I took this trade on my 150K. That's kind of the account that I don't care so much about, just because I just feel like for me it's so difficult to get these 150s passed. But in any case, I took this, and obviously I was wrong, and then I traded a couple more eval accounts and was right, had some winners there. But that's always a risk when you're trading that kind of, we almost had more volatility at other areas than we did during FOMC. But I want to talk about, make sure I don't miss anything here. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We took a lot of trades. We had a lot of scalp trades. We had a lot of little winners. It was just having the big losers that was the critical point. I think still managing those trades where I see that the price action is not going my way, and then just getting out of that trade versus staying in it and just thinking, maybe it'll correct itself. Maybe it'll correct itself. To be honest with you, I kind of did that here. This trade here on my PA account, I watched it kind of pull back, and it didn't just drop immediately, and I should have just killed that trade. And the same thing here, I really should have just killed that versus, but hindsight's 20/20. It's what it is. What it is. I want to talk as well about a new journaling software that I'm using called TradeMetria. I was using TradeZella prior to today, and my issue was with TradeZella, I could only have 10 accounts. With TradeMetria, I can have up to 50 accounts. So I wanted to be able to see every one of my accounts. I've got just a lot of data. There's a lot of interesting data and how they set it up. Pretty much the same thing as with TradeZella. TradeZella is not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I just really like this. If I want to drill down into one account, I can look at my PA and how that account has been, we were up, then we were a little bit under 50,000. We were back up for a few days, and now we're back down again. So I just really like the way this is set up, and it's easy to import all the data. And if I want to drill into like Trade Calendar, for example, I can see this is that PA account. We can see we made 167, we lost 393, we made 30, made 439, lost 140, made 221. We can kind of see how these trends go. We can see how many trades. This is the same thing that we see in TradeZella or probably any other journaling software. Let me just see if I can remember how to get there. There is a key metrics. That's what I was looking for. So on my PA account, what this is telling me is this taking the whole? Yeah, this is taking all of them. So obviously I'm at a loss for this, but maybe this is not a good example. Let's go to, let's just take a certain, there was one that it was showing me like here, for example, I've got less losses if I'm taking shorts than I am on taking long trades. So that would tell me to really be looking more for shorts than looking for long trades. I don't know. There was just a lot of data, and I really like the fact that I could put up to 50 accounts in here. I'm not going to have 50 accounts probably, but the fact that it's available here should I want to is what I really like. So if you're interested in TradeMetria, it's actually less expensive than TradeZella, and you've got the option to put up to 50 accounts in it, which I love. And there's a link in the description box below if you're interested. So anyway, as far as today goes, I think that's pretty much it. We're obviously going to be back tomorrow and then off for the Thanksgiving weekend, and then be back next week. And hopefully we can get something moving in the right direction and not have another red day tomorrow. We've had a couple back-to-back red days, which I hate. But we have this nice sale that Apex is running through next Tuesday. Very likely chance that I'll be buying a few more evaluation accounts and get the goal is to get to a point where I've got 5 PA accounts and we get some of them to a payout. I mean, the ultimate goal for me, it's way down the road, but it would be cool to have 20 accounts, but we just need to get one to a payout get a couple accounts, get 2, 3 PA accounts, and then slowly work our way into that. But I want to have enough evaluation accounts that I can get there, especially with this 90% off sale. It's just way more beneficial to be buying this stuff at 90% off than doing the resets at 80 or the recurring months at 80%. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Have a good day tomorrow, and we will catch up with you then.